Very well. Let's now take a look at how the president-elect rose and rose until when the IEBC declared him the President of the Republic of Kenya, the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya.
Nikisema UDA, mnasema Kenya kwanza. UDA! 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 Nikisema Kenya kwanza, mnasema kazi ni kazi. Kenya kwanza! Kenya kwanza! Kenya kwanza!
From a chicken hawker to becoming Kenya's deputy president and presidential hopeful in the 2022 elections, William Samoei Arap Ruto's political career is one that has been on an upward trajectory. In fact, during President Daniel Moi's rule, Ruto made history as the only ever assistant minister to attend cabinet meetings.
Vijana muko. Vijana muko. Nataka vijana mnisikize kwa makini.
WSR, aka Uncle Doyen. We understand his battles. He has been calling himself with a slogan of a hustler nation.
William, you're the hustler number one. But a big hustler.
Ninaposikia jina William Ruto, na huwa naona kona maoni mazuri sana haswa kwa watu wa chini.
The personal attributes of the Deputy President William Ruto is actually, I would describe that as a very measured folk, one that doesn't jump into euphoria. He's very composed. His humility is noticeable.
Kenya kwanza! Nikisema kazi ni kazi, tunasema pesa mfukoni. Kazi ni kazi! Kazi ni kazi!
Born William Kipchirchir Samoei Arap Ruto on the 21st December 1966 in Kamagut, Uasin Gishu County, Ruto first got into the political scene when he joined the Cyrus Jirongo-led Youth for KANU in 1992, popularly known as YK92. The young man was then pursuing a bachelor's degree in zoology and botany at the university, where he was also a staunch member of the Christian Union.
Drawing back from where he started in the university, he was a student leader, he served in the debating club. So the YK92 offered him a political footing to prove himself and to start on the political leadership of this country. It catapulted him to where he is right now, and that is actually an inspiration to the many young people in this country.
In 1997, Ruto vied for the Eldoret North parliamentary seat and won. After KANU won the election, President Moi appointed Ruto assistant minister in the office of the president in 1998. Ahead of the 2002 general election, Ruto briefly served as a minister for home affairs. He made history as the only ever assistant minister to ever attend cabinet meetings. President Moi's decision to endorse Uhuru Kenyatta as his successor, however, triggered a serious fallout in KANU that saw long-term party leaders and cabinet ministers, including the late George Saitoti and Kalonzo Musyoka, champion decamping from the party. Raila Odinga, whose National Democratic Party had merged with KANU in 2001, also left. Ruto recaptured the Eldoret North parliamentary seat and remained loyal to KANU despite the party losing the presidential election. He then became the party secretary general in 2005.
As a leader, his stages of growth has been able to teach many Kenyans who are looking up to become leaders, especially the young people. They have been able to borrow a leaf from that. And you can be able to say, this is a leader I really want to become.
It takes ambition and hard work to reach where you are. And William has consistently proved that a human being can develop if you put your effort, your energy, and your dreams combined. You'll get where you want to be.
During the 2005 constitutional referendum, Ruto spearheaded the anti-change team with orange as a symbol, alongside Raila Odinga, who had fallen out with President Kibaki over failure to honor a pre-election memorandum of understanding where Raila Odinga would have become Prime Minister.
Hawa ni wa Kenya. Kila mmoja wao aruhusiwe aende afanye kampeni mahali anapotaka. Wale wa no wafanye kampeni ya no, wale wa yes wafanye kampeni ya yes. Ama sivyo wakae kando, sisi tumenyana na hiki.
The orange team won against Kibaki's banana side. The win gave birth to the Raila Odinga-led Orange Democratic Movement. In 2006, Ruto announced his ambition to vie for the presidency in the elections scheduled for the following year, but KANU quickly dismissed his plans. He decamped to ODM and participated in the party's presidential nominations, becoming third after Musalia Mudavadi and the eventual winner, Raila Odinga. He campaigned for Raila Odinga in the 2007 polls. Ruto was re-elected for the third time to represent Eldoret North constituency.
The political actions in 2007-2008 actually proved who Mr. Ruto is. I would describe him as a political kingmaker. He stood with the then Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, in the highly contested 2007 general elections, of which he was there to push. He was the faction that really pushed Mr. Odinga.
In the Grand Coalition government that followed the disputed 2007 presidential election, Ruto was appointed to head the Agriculture Ministry in 2008, where he served until 2010 when he was fired over a maize scandal.
I am hereby suspending with immediate effect the following ministers for a period of 3 months. 1. Honorable William Ruto, Minister for Agriculture.
The positions that we occupied after the last general elections were not given to us by anybody. They were not rewards. These are positions we earned out of our contribution to the Orange Democratic Movement. We have absolutely no apologies to make for the positions we took, and for whatever the consequences that have come, we will take these consequences in its stride with our heads high up, knowing very well that we lived by the principles that we believed in. And we are telling the remnants in ODM, see you at the general elections.
A failed non-confidence motion against Ruto would see him back in the government, this time as the Minister for Higher Education. Despite Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta being cited by the International Criminal Court (ICC) for crimes against humanity in the chaos that emanated from the 2007 general election, the duo would merge their parties, Ruto's United Republican Party and Uhuru's the National Alliance Party, to form the Jubilee Coalition. Under the coalition, they would successfully vie for the presidency in the 2013 general election, with Uhuru Kenyatta becoming the president, while William Ruto became the country's deputy president.
This party welcomes every Kenyan, whatever part of the republic they call home. And yes, our accord as a party will grow to embrace the whole country, and standing as one, we shall build our nation.
And with you, we are sure that Kenya is in good, safe hands.
Ruto, alongside Uhuru, would retain the presidency in August 2017, this time under a unified Jubilee Party. Despite the Supreme Court nullifying the results, they emerged victorious in the repeat elections months later.
I, William Samoei Ruto,
do swear that I will always, truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
The political marriage between them was so strong that they would on many occasions address public functions dressed in matching suits, shirts and ties. However, their bromance would soon end after the 2017 general election.
Our leader here continued to stand strong. He continued to portray the humility to the president, and he was even able during the prayer breakfast to be able to say, I am sorry. In any case, I did not do 1, 2, 3 that you expected, or in any case that I acted irresponsibly. I am sorry for this one. And that is the leader we really want.
Even on behalf of all our teams and following in the footsteps of these great leaders, I want to say for all the things that I did say or do on behalf of all our teams, I want to ask for your forgiveness. And on my behalf and all those behind us, I tender my apology.
This is a very humble leader because all the challenges that he has been facing since he was elected to the presidency up to now, this leader has portrayed a lot of humility in the way he handles things.
Beyond our political divide, beyond the races and communities we come from, it is our desire that God puts us together, welds us together, brings us together, so that we can work together for the glory of God and for the success of our country, so that we can have one united, prosperous nation.
On 9th March 2018, Uhuru and Raila struck a deal and appeared outside the Harambee House, where they announced they had made a peace deal through what they called the handshake. The deal heralded what would become a toxic relationship between Uhuru and Ruto, with the deputy president helping found a rival outfit, the United Democratic Party, to be his vehicle as he seeks the presidency in the August 9th general election.
Salamu si mbaya kusalimiana handshake. Hata sisi tulifurahia na hiyo handshake. Na si mbaya, hatuwezi sema ni mbaya sababu ilikuwa all about peace in our country. But pia tunaona kuanzia hiyo wakati wa 2018 handshake ni kama yeye mwenyewe alirushwa nje. Na tunaona bado hajakufa moyo. Hajaachana na kuwa deputy president sababu labda ya makasiriko yenye anaweza kuwa nayo. Tunaona anaendelea na amefanya bado akiwa bado anasumbuliwa.
For those who have a problem, I want to ask them for forgiveness. And I want to tell them, I am a man on a mission. I have no space to retreat. And I don't have the luxury to surrender.
Although many would have run away from the position of deputy presidency, he stood firm and he stayed put to achieve the political reasons on why he decided to run for that office with Mr. Kenyatta.
Despite being challenged that he can't be a good presidential candidate, William Ruto has been here and facing all the battles. He has been going, traversing all the counties and telling people what his manifesto is, what he wants to do to the Kenyans.
He's risen from humble backgrounds to the highest office in land, and the hustler narrative is actually very true. He has lived that life, he's living that life, and he's proposing to uplift the millions of Kenyans who are stuck in debt, the SMEs, the young people. That is where William Ruto comes as the chief hustler. I would actually call him the chief hustler. He's there to uplift the 50 million plus Kenyans.
Yeye tunaweza sema kwa jumla ni mtu ambaye ni superfu. He's just a hero.
I am asking all God-fearing people in Kenya so that we can put our country in the hands of God. I am requesting that on Tuesday, every Kenyan should take an hour so that we can pray for the peace of our country, for the unity of our country, and for a peaceful election.